Welcome to Latest Trends of Education podcast, where we dive deep into educational topics that matter to you. I'm your host, Mr. Alex, and today we're exploring the intricate world of curriculum design. Joining us is Dr. Lara Abdallah, an educational specialist and author of several research studies on curriculum development. Welcome, Dr. Lara.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Alex. I'm excited to share my insights on this important topic.
Let's dive right into the heart of the matter. What exactly defines curriculum? And why does it hold such profound significance in the realm of education?
The curriculum is the key that opens all teaching learning doors. A curriculum is an educational plan that spells out which goals and objectives should be achieved, which topics should be covered, and which methods are to be used for learning, teaching, and evaluation. By definition, curriculum is the design of the course of study of the lessons and academic content. It clearly states the instructional content, material, resources, and processes for evaluating the attainment of learning objectives. The curriculum specifies the total learning experience guidelines. It outlines the skills, attitude, values, and performances that learners will acquire from schooling. It is the curriculum structure and design which sets the rules and expectations for learners. Schools devise different practices, policies, and frameworks to ensure that the teaching and learning process is effective in the delivery of the curriculum expectations. Everything happening throughout the academic year is linked to the curriculum structure. In particular, students' attainment in standardized test is linked to the curriculum. Curriculum is the overall plan or framework that guides what students will learn in a specific educational program. It outlines the goals, objectives, content, and learning activities that teachers use to facilitate learning. Curriculum is essential because it sets the direction for teaching and learning, ensuring that students receive a coherent and meaningful educational experience.
Let's unlock the mysteries of curriculum design with a flourish. Dr. Lara, could you paint a vivid picture for our eager audience, illuminating the 7 dynamic principles that serve as the guiding stars in the vast universe of educational development?
The 7 principles are balance, rigorous, vertical integration, coherence, appropriateness, focus, and relevance. Balance relates to how the school curriculum promotes intellectual, moral, spiritual, aesthetic, creative, emotional, and physical development and prepares pupils for the opportunities, responsibilities, and experiences of later life. Rigor relates to how the curriculum develops disciplinary habits of the mind. These are powerful, domain-specific ways of thinking that are developed through sustained engagement with the discipline and unlock different ways of thinking about the world. The curriculum should enable pupils to engage with subject disciplines so that they can develop evaluative judgment, which will enable them to recognize good history, for example, and gain insight into research methods. Vertical integration refers to how material taught at one point in time builds on materials taught earlier and feeds into what is taught later. This enables progression in learning. In developing the concept of vertical integration, head teachers and leaders need to recognize that subjects exist as distinct disciplines in their own right, with each subject's distinction being defined both in terms of the body of knowledge that is unique to it and the pedagogical content knowledge required by teachers to teach the specific subject. Coherence refers to how the totality of experience is sequenced in a framework that ensures students engage with foundational knowledge and concepts that enable them to purposefully access subject material later in their school career, whilst also connecting it to other contexts across the curriculum, such that the totality of experiences mutually reinforce each other. For example, making explicit the relationship between coordinates in mathematics and map references in geography, something pupils may well struggle to perceive as connected without instruction. Appropriateness refers to how the curriculum design accounts for differing rates at which pupils learn across different subjects, providing teachers with the flexibility to introduce subject content when pupils are ready for it. Focus refers to how the curriculum makes explicit what pupils are to learn. All too often, teachers focus on the tasks and activities of a lesson and consequently lose sight of what should be taught in terms of content. Subject-specific core knowledge is the content which teachers want pupils to retain in their long-term memory and which forms the schematic architecture upon which future more complex processing is enabled. It may be equations in science, phonological awareness in reading, or dates in history, and is what pupils must be secure in to be able to think critically. Hinterland knowledge is the context through which core knowledge is framed. It will be different in different subjects and needs careful planning in its use so that it does not distract from the core content knowledge. Relevance refers to the way teachers connect valued outcomes to the pupils in front of them. In considering whole school leadership of curriculum coherence, design, and teaching, it is critical head teachers provide subject leaders, who are expert and passionate about their subjects, the time, space, and knowledge to support focused, thoughtful curriculum design, and ongoing, subject knowledge-focused professional development for those that teach it.
Is curriculum design the ultimate catalyst for achieving excellence in education? Delve into the depths of this intricate inquiry as we explore the challenging terrain where innovation meets academic mastery.
Here are some key reasons why curriculum mapping is highly significant. Alignment with standards. Curriculum mapping ensures that the educational program aligns with educational standards and goals set by educational authorities. This alignment is essential for maintaining quality education and accountability. Enhanced educational planning. Educators use curriculum maps to plan their instructional activities more effectively. It helps in creating coherent lesson plans, units, and teaching strategies that lead to better student learning outcomes. Data-driven decision-making. Curriculum mapping provides a structured framework for data collection and analysis. Educators can use this data to identify areas of improvement, assess student progress, and make informed decisions about instructional adjustments. Interdisciplinary collaboration. Curriculum mapping fosters collaboration among educators within an institution. It promotes the sharing of best practices, ensuring consistency in teaching approaches and a more cohesive learning environment. Continuous improvement. Curriculum maps are dynamic documents that can be updated and refined over time. This allows for ongoing improvements to the curriculum to reflect changes in educational needs, advances in pedagogy, and emerging knowledge. Transparency and communication. Curriculum mapping promotes transparency in educational processes. It helps educators, students, and parents understand what is being taught and why, enhancing communication and accountability.
How does curriculum mapping empower educators?
Curriculum mapping empowers educators in 3 key areas: design, delivery, and assessment. A curriculum map is a mosaic of critical elements that converge to craft a seamless educational experience. These essential components include learning objectives and outcomes. The foundation of any curriculum, learning objectives set clear goals for what students should understand and achieve. They define the skills, knowledge, and competencies students will acquire throughout the curriculum. Content and resources. Curriculum maps outline the specific content that will be covered, from textbooks to multimedia resources. These materials are selected to align with the learning objectives and facilitate effective teaching. Assessments and evaluation methods. Assessment strategies are integrated to measure students' mastery of the learning objectives. This includes quizzes, exams, projects, and other evaluative methods that provide insights into student progress and guide instruction adjustments. Teaching strategies and activities. Educators employ a range of teaching methods to engage students and facilitate effective learning. These strategies include lectures, discussions, hands-on activities, group projects, and more, ensuring diverse and meaningful learning experiences. These components collaborate synergistically to shape a comprehensive educational plan, ensuring alignment as learning objectives guide content selection, teaching methods, and assessment tools, guaranteeing congruence with desired educational outcomes. The curriculum map provides a structured progression of content and activities, facilitating a logical and incremental accumulation of knowledge and skills for students. Assessments play a pivotal role in evaluating students' attainment of learning objectives, consequently validating the curriculum's effectiveness. Ongoing evaluation of both student performance and the curriculum itself enables adaptable adjustments in teaching approaches, content coverage, and assessment strategies to enhance learning outcomes. Lastly, a well-structured curriculum map fosters coherence by interconnecting all its elements, resulting in a harmonious learning experience, which aids educators in maintaining consistency and staying on target with educational goals.
What are the benefits of curriculum mapping?
Curriculum mapping is not just a systematic process, it's a catalyst for transformative educational outcomes. This methodology brings a plethora of benefits that extend to educators, students, and institutions alike. Enhanced alignment with learning goals. Curriculum mapping ensures that every facet of the educational experience, from content to assessments, aligns seamlessly with predefined learning objectives. This alignment leads to a focused and purposeful learning journey, where every lesson contributes to the broader educational goals. As a result, students acquire the targeted knowledge and skills necessary for success. Improved instructional strategies. With a well-structured curriculum map, educators gain insights into the most effective instructional strategies for each learning objective. This allows for strategic selection of teaching methods, fostering engagement and deepening students' understanding. Varied strategies cater to diverse learning styles, making the learning experience more inclusive and effective. A clear progression of skills and knowledge. Curriculum mapping introduces a clear roadmap for the progressive acquisition of skills and knowledge. Each unit builds upon the previous one, creating a scaffold learning experience that ensures students have a solid foundation before moving on to more complex topics. This gradual progression enhances retention and mastery. Data-driven decision-making. One of the most significant advantages of curriculum mapping is its data-driven nature. Assessment results provide valuable insights into students' strengths and areas that need improvement. Educators can use this information to tailor their teaching methods, offer targeted interventions, and refine the curriculum itself, enhancing overall educational effectiveness. Facilitated communication among educators. Curriculum mapping fosters collaboration among educators. By having a shared understanding of the curriculum's components and objectives, educators can seamlessly exchange ideas, share resources, and coordinate efforts. This collaborative environment enriches the teaching process and encourages the cross-pollination of innovative teaching practices.
What are the types of curriculum maps?
In the realm of curriculum mapping, variety is the spice that adds depth and richness to educational planning. Different types of curriculum maps offer unique perspectives, each serving a specific purpose in enhancing teaching and learning experiences. Let's embark on a journey through the various types of curriculum maps and unveil their distinctive roles. Vertical curriculum maps. Bridging across grade levels, vertical curriculum maps extend their focus beyond a single grade level, presenting a panoramic view of how learning objectives progress over time. These maps ensure alignment and coherence in education, as concepts build upon each other seamlessly. For instance, a vertical curriculum map for mathematics could track how foundational math skills are developed and expanded upon from elementary to high school levels. This type of map is invaluable for educational institutions seeking to ensure that learning outcomes are consistently achieved as students advance through different stages of their education. 2. Horizontal curriculum maps. Unifying within a grade level or subject while vertical maps span grades, horizontal curriculum maps zoom in to provide clarity and unity within a specific grade level or subject. Horizontal curriculum maps. Unifying within a grade level or subject while vertical maps span grades, horizontal curriculum maps zoom in to provide clarity and unity within a specific grade level or subject. These maps promote consistency by aligning learning objectives, content, and assessments across different educators teaching the same grade or subject. An example would be a horizontal curriculum map for a high school biology class, where all instructors ensure that their teaching converges on the same set of objectives and topics. This type of map is especially useful for fostering uniformity in classroom experiences and assessment standards. Concept maps. Illuminating interconnections, concept maps transcend linear progression, focusing instead on the intricate connections between concepts. They visually represent how ideas link together, fostering a deeper understanding of subject interdependencies. For instance, a concept map in history could showcase how historical events, figures, and ideologies are interwoven, providing students with a holistic view of the subject's complexity. Concept maps are particularly beneficial for promoting critical thinking and helping learners see the bigger picture.
What are the main stages of the curriculum mapping process?
Creating a curriculum map is akin to designing a blueprint for a successful educational journey. It's a strategic process that involves several crucial steps, each contributing to a comprehensive and cohesive learning experience. Let's delve into the intricacies of the curriculum mapping process and uncover how these steps work together. Identify learning objectives. Defining the educational destination at the heart of curriculum mapping are learning objectives. These objectives outline what students are expected to learn and accomplish. They serve as the North Star, guiding the entire educational experience. For instance, in a science curriculum, learning objectives might include understanding key scientific concepts, conducting experiments, and analyzing data. 2. Sequence content. Building a logical pathway. Once learning objectives are defined, the next step is to sequence the content in a logical order. This means arranging topics and skills in a way that ensures a smooth progression of complexity and difficulty. This sequencing helps students build a solid foundation before moving on to more advanced concepts, creating a scaffold learning journey. 3. Select assessment methods. Measuring learning outcomes. Assessment methods determine how learning outcomes will be evaluated. Educators choose assessments that align with the learning objectives and accurately measure students' comprehension. This might involve quizzes, projects, presentations, or exams. Effective assessment methods provide insights into students' progress and guide instructional adjustments. 4. Choose teaching strategies. Tailoring instruction to objectives. Teaching strategies are the tools educators use to convey information and engage students. These strategies should align with the learning objectives and cater to various learning styles. For instance, if the objective is to foster critical thinking, teaching strategies might involve class discussions, problem-solving activities, and hands-on experiments. 5. Map alignment. Ensuring consistency and coherence. Mapping alignment is the process of checking that all components of the curriculum map work harmoniously. This means confirming that learning objectives match the content, assessment methods align with learning objectives, and teaching strategies complement both. This alignment ensures that the curriculum map is cohesive, coherent, and purposeful.
What are the main challenges in curriculum mapping design? How can educators overcome the challenges?
In the realm of curriculum mapping, educators often encounter challenges that can impede the smooth creation and implementation of effective educational plans. However, armed with practical strategies, these challenges can be transformed into opportunities for growth and innovation. Let's delve into some common challenges and explore strategies to overcome them. 1. Time constraints, crafting efficiency in mapping. Challenge: educators frequently find themselves grappling with time constraints due to various responsibilities, leaving limited room for comprehensive curriculum mapping. Strategy: prioritize and chunk the mapping process. Break it down into manageable segments, focusing on one component at a time. Collaborate with fellow educators to share the workload and gather diverse insights, saving time while enhancing the quality of the curriculum map. 2. Aligning with standards, bridging the gap. Challenge: aligning curriculum maps with educational standards can be a complex task, requiring meticulous attention to detail. Strategy: start with a clear understanding of the standards you need to align with. Break down the standards into specific learning objectives and build your curriculum map around these objectives. Utilize mapping software that offers alignment features to make the process smoother. Regularly review your curriculum map against the standards to ensure ongoing alignment. 3. Ensuring interdisciplinary connections, fostering holistic learning. Challenge: integrating various subjects and creating meaningful interdisciplinary connections can be challenging, but it enriches the educational experience. Strategy: collaborate with educators from other disciplines to identify natural intersections between subjects. Map out opportunities for cross-disciplinary activities or projects that emphasize real-world connections. Use concept maps to visually represent how concepts from different subjects intertwine. This not only deepens students' understanding but also encourages them to view knowledge holistically. 4. Adapting to changing needs, flexibility for growth. Challenge: educational landscapes are ever-evolving, and curriculum maps must adapt to meet changing needs. Strategy: embrace flexibility in your curriculum mapping approach. Create maps that are dynamic rather than static documents. Regularly assess student progress and solicit feedback from students and colleagues. Use this information to make necessary adjustments to your curriculum map, ensuring that it remains relevant and effective. 5. Balancing depth and breadth, navigating content selection. Challenge: determining what content to include and what to omit can be a balancing act, especially when trying to strike the right balance between depth and breadth. Strategy: focus on essential concepts that align closely with your learning objectives. Avoid overloading the curriculum with excessive content. Prioritize depth over breadth, ensuring that students have a solid understanding of fundamental concepts before delving into broader topics. Strategy: focus on essential concepts that align closely with your learning objectives. Avoid overloading the curriculum with excessive content. Prioritize depth over breadth, ensuring that students have a solid understanding of fundamental concepts before delving into broader topics.
What is the impact of the curriculum mapping on the improvement of the educational institutions?
In the ever-evolving landscape of education, the pursuit of excellence is a journey without end. Curriculum mapping emerges as a guiding star in this quest, providing a dynamic framework for continuous improvement that enhances the overall educational experience. Let's explore how curriculum mapping contributes to this ongoing journey of refinement. 1. Data-driven adjustments. Honing through insights, curriculum mapping is inherently data-driven. Assessment results, student performance, and feedback from educators provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of the curriculum. By analyzing this data, educators can identify areas where students are excelling and those that require further attention. This information guides adjustments in teaching strategies, content delivery, and assessment methods. 2. Identifying areas for enhancement. Nurturing growth curriculum mapping acts as a magnifying glass, spotlighting both strengths and weaknesses in the educational plan. Through this process, educators can identify areas where enhancements are needed. Whether it's refining learning objectives, curriculum mapping provides a structured mechanism to target these improvements. It allows educators to address gaps and misconceptions, ensuring that students receive a comprehensive and effective learning experience. 3. Aligning with changing educational goals. Staying relevant educational goals are not static, they evolve to align with the demands of a changing world. Curriculum mapping enables educators to seamlessly adapt to these changes. By revisiting and updating the curriculum map, educators can ensure that learning objectives remain in harmony with shifting educational priorities. This alignment ensures that students are equipped with the most relevant knowledge and skills, preparing them to thrive in a rapidly transforming global landscape.
At the end of the show, I would like to take a moment to express our sincerest gratitude. Dr. Lara, your presence here today has been truly enlightening. Your dedication to education and your remarkable achievement of reaching 1,000 subscribers in such a short time frame is nothing short of inspiring. We want to extend our heartfelt congratulations to you on this incredible milestone. Your passion for teaching and your commitment to sharing knowledge for free is commendable and sets a wonderful example for us all. Thank you, Dr. Lara, for gracing us with your expertise and insights. We look forward to seeing where your journey takes you next and continuing to learn from your invaluable contributions. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. Remember to stay curious, keep learning, and join us again next time for more engaging discussions.